UFC St. Louis. Some are saying, folks, this is a sleepy card. I'm here to tell you why this is a sleeper card. They got bangers on bangers on bangers lined up. And with the main event, Derrick Lewis versus Rodrigo Mento, it's going to prove to be a sight we want to see. You already know, it's your boy AJ, aka the Santa Fe Bomber, and I'm back with another quick hit series for you. 10 minutes or less, my thoughts going into this week's betting sheet for the UFC fights. No more mincing it up, folks. You already know. You want the full breakdown. You want to win some money. Bloody Water Podcast. We got merch too. Go check us out. But let's get right into it. And like I said, starting us off in the main event, the Black Beast versus Rodrigo Mento. This is a fun one, folks. Some are saying, you know, like I said, sleepy card, but you know, light division in the heavyweight division, as weird as that is to say, as much of an oxymoron as it is. But this is the time for both of these fighters, right? With the big gap that there is, everybody fighting for the belt, everybody in that top three, if you will, of the heavyweight division, everybody else has some moves, has some room to be moving and shaking. And that's what we're going to see right here. This could be a placekeeper or a gatekeeper position for Derrick Lewis to find himself in if he doesn't win this fight. But also on that other end, man, this is a chance for Rodrigo Mento to prove to the world that he is a legitimate top contender in the heavyweight division. Now the X's and O's, right? We know Derrick Lewis has power. He has one-touch power, and he says jiu-jitsu isn't real. We've seen him stand up from that stuff, so I don't expect Mento to get in there and hold Derrick Lewis down, but I do expect some takedowns here. I expect him to use those fast hands, that good foot movement, that the jab work, everything that we've seen Mento do, but then put that in combination with the takedown threat. Get Derrick Lewis thinking, get him concerned about what happened to him in his last fight, and then go from there, right? Take it up. If you need to knock him out, go ahead. If you can hold him down, shit, go ahead. But I do see this being one of those washing machine style of fights that Mento puts up a hell of a fight for. Either way, man, you got to watch out for that one-touch power to Derrick Lewis. Let me know who you're betting on down below, folks, and on to the next. And I want you to be honest with me, folks. Nurmagomedov Boev, are you familiar? Have you heard the name? If you're a hardcore fan, I expect you to, but if you're casual, right, you're not that well known to black over here. He's able to, very dangerous fighter, but we all know Joaquin Buckley, New Mansa, the evolution of New Mansa, if you will. Joaquin Buckley, polished, dangerous, athletic. He has all the intangibles, and he's been working on his game to be the more well-rounded fighter. And if you don't know Nurmagomedov Boev, all you need to know, this dude is dangerous. He has the height, things like 6'5". He has the length, he has the power, he has the finishing ability and capability to get these fights done. The vast majority of his knockouts come in round one. But if you're looking at this cat, man, the question is, does he have the other intangibles to be able to last more than 2.5 minutes, if you will, up against Joaquin Buckley, up against a dangerous Joaquin Buckley? That's what the big concern is right here if you're a Nurmagomedov better. Personally, man, I'm waiting to see what kind of proof is in the pudding for Nurmagomedov, but either way, I mean, the kid is dangerous. You can't take that away from him. We're looking for Buckley. We're looking to see how this evolution grows. Let me know what you think down below. And Alonzo Manfield back again. I feel like we haven't seen his name in quite a while, up against Carlos Ulberg, man, the Black Jag. This one, folks, this one's going to be a very entertaining fight. One, because when you think of Alonzo Manfield, you think atomic, right? Power. This dude can put people out with one touch, but he has other skills. Arguably, Alonzo Manfield is the more well-rounded fighter, better polished fighter. He has ground game, he has takedowns, he can do all those things. But if you let the Black Jag just sit on the outside, pepper you with jabs, keep you at bay, control the range, man, you're going to be in for a long night of frustration, of trying to execute your game plan, and just Carlos Ulberg not being there, not being able to be hit, right? Controlling you, popping you in the face. And that's what I expect out of this fight, right? A very calculated approach to a chess match, right? But a pressure chess match. And I'm not saying Ulberg's going to be on the back foot the whole time, but I do expect him to be in and out, playing the space game, working the control, working the range. Well, we see Alonzo Manfield trying to use all the other intangibles in his arsenal to be able to get this fight somewhere within the range, right? If you can beat up the body, if you can pressure Carlos Ulberg up into a corner, get into the ground, you're going to be looking good. And especially if you can land a nice counter strike, you can land something on Ulberg that he doesn't see, Manfield has a good shot of looking for a TKO right here. But man, you go up against Ulberg in that kind of style of fight, up against a counter striker as polished as Ulberg is, you could be also staring at the stars. It's a big risk. It's a big risk to play the knockout game with a striker that is Ulberg. I expect Manfield to take things down. If you think so too, you already know, folks. But as always, you want to win some money? Right here. Come on. What are we doing? And I'll let you know, folks, right out of the bag, this one's a stay away if you're looking to make some money on Raumbetsky. But you want to see a parlay that's going to make you money off of like the minus 500 favorite he is right now in Raumbetsky. Go check us out. You already know, but I'll let you, like I'm saying, I'll let the cat out of the bag. This one's a stay away, but if you are looking to hedge a bet, Fajeda at submission is the biggest one. I think it's like a plus 800 submission or something like that, up against a pressure style of fighter. I mean, a smash style of fighter that we see out of the Russians. Raumbetsky, it's dangerous. Not to say he's only a striker, he's only a grappler, he's only a mauler, but this dude's got hands, bro. He has some shakes too. He's got some moves to him. He can get this fight in a multitude of ways. The question is can Diego Fajeda rely on his veteranship enough to put Raumbetsky in a place that's dangerous, right? Raumbetsky shoots early, grabs his neck, goes for the guillotine, whatever the case is. We saw it last week happen. That's something that can unfold in this game. If you're looking to hedge a bet, I'm telling you right now, Fajeda is the way to go. And if you want to win money on parlays, go check it out. You already know, man. Link down below. And Bruce Leroy, Alex Caceres versus a dangerous Sean Woodson. Man, Sean Woodson is on the rise. They call him a sniper, or this sniper, for a reason, because he is a quintessential sniper in that sport, right? He's going to be sitting there. He has some real funky hand movement as far as his guard goes, but it's effective, right? He stays busy. He gets you guessing at which strike is going to come, and then if you stay on the outside of his, I think it's like a 70-some inch reach, he's popping you. He's keeping you at the end of his strikes, and he's having a long night of just peppering you at the outside, keeping you at distance, and like I said, frustrating you, right? That's going to be the big key for Sean Woodson, is maintaining that distance. But who's a good adversary at maintaining range, at keeping you guessing, and throwing some funk at you? That's Bruce Leroy. This is going to come in. He's going to be working the kicks. He's a little more kick heavy than Sean Woodson, but both of these guys are very, flashy striker for Cejas for sure, but a dangerous striker in Woodson. Both of them are very dangerous in their own kind of ways. If you let Alex Caceres get in his flow state, this dude can put some combos together that you're not going to see coming, and especially if he's able to shut down the leg, the forward advance of Sean Woodson, he's going to be looking really good. I'm excited to see a very intriguing chess battle right here. And you want to talk about unknowns. 5 fights, man, in the big boy, Robles Despain. Yep, 5-0 right there. An unknown going up against a salsa boy, man, Waldo Cortez Costa. Like, this dude, we've been talking about him for years now, so going up against a polished fighter. But at the same point, Despain might not have a long career in the UFC, but a very dangerous kickboxer right here. And we saw the kind of power he has up against Josh Parisian. This Robles can knock you out going back or forth, control you at distance, piece you up, and it's going to happen real early, right? I think the vast majority of his knockouts are in round 1. And if you're looking to outstyle, outspeed, outguess, outmaneuver a very decorated striker, man, Waldo Cortez Acosta has the speed to get it done. So don't sleep on the man. I know he's a big underdog right now, but do not sleep on Cortez Acosta, because he has the moves and the power. They're all heavyweights. They can all absolutely bang. So they both have the power. They both have, or well, arguably one has a better technique, a more polished career in striking specifically. But Cortez Acosta, he's a brawler, man. He can get this done. And I don't want to say brawler in the fact that's all he does, because he's got some slick head movement, slick body movement. He can tag you up, he can piece you up, keep the pepper going. But he's going to look to put the knuckles to you, and if he's able to close that distance on Despain, we could be seeing an upset right here. But Despain is a heavy favorite. Boom. And just like that, like I said, folks, 10 minutes or less, just some quick thoughts, some quick brainstorm. Really, the whole objective is to go get you to watch the Bloody Water podcast. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers right now, so make sure, man, you go hit that subscribe button. You tell a friend to tell a friend. We're your favorite fighter's favorite fight show, and soon to be your favorite fan's favorite fight show, because we're winning you money consistently, week in and week out. Go fill your pockets. Make sure you're subscribed here. I got some art coming up for you. If you're in Austin, Texas, make sure you're going to be coming up some art shows soon. I'll let you know all of that later on. But either way, thank you so much for joining me. It's your boy AJ. You already know. Thank you so much. Love y'all. Check you soon. Peace. Bearsy?